Introduce Jessica Adamson.
Thank you so much, Ted, and to the Washington County Public Affairs Forum for inviting me to be here today. It's my pleasure to be here. My name is Jessica Adamson, and I'm running to be your state representative in House District 26. The district is large and includes a great portion of Washington County. It starts in Charbonneau, takes in Wilsonville, and then jumps over into Washington County, taking in Sherwood, a portion of Bull Mountain, a piece of Aloha, and all of unincorporated southern Washington County, clear out picking up Gaston and Hague Lake at the west. So it's a great district that's very diverse, includes a lot of Washington County, and I'm very pleased to be in the running for this seat. I'm a mom of 3 kids. I've spent most of the last decade working for Associated General Contractors, commercial builders in this state that build our roads and bridges, our hospitals and our schools. I'm very proud to have worked for them, helping to sustain over 55,000 jobs in this great state, and work with over 1,000 companies on issues ranging from workers' compensation to infrastructure development to certainly economic development. And I think that that's a great starting for this race. We've got big challenges facing us in this state, and really my experience with AGC really showed me that why I got in this race in the first place. Spent a lot of time around Salem, and one of the things I really became frustrated by was this kind of divisive partisan politics. It's not the Oregon that we used to have 30 years ago when we would sit around a table and say these issues are too big to worry about party labels. We've got issues facing us, whether it's in healthcare or in education or in our tax code or certainly our economy, that aren't Republican issues. They aren't Democrat issues. They're just Oregon issues. And 30 years ago, we would sit around and say, you know, we've got to protect our beaches and our streams. We've got to have a land use policy that makes sense. And, you know, gosh, we ought to do something about those bottles and cans that are just sitting in our lawns and in our fields and streams. And we did things together. By setting aside partisan politics and by working together, we did some amazing things in this state. And I'm running to get us back to that same space, where we can sit together and really listen to each other and move Oregon forward. And that's why I'm here, because I think that we've got big challenges facing our economy. We are one of the highest states in terms of unemployment, and with the activity that we saw over the weekend and with continued strife on Wall Street today, we are going to be facing even more severe challenges coming ahead, and we have got to keep the companies that are here and strong. We have to bring new companies here. We have to grow living wage, family wage jobs with health insurance and a pension. We have to invest in renewable energy. We have got to increase our supply of energy in the state so that we can drive those prices down. We're all going to face increasing energy prices this fall and winter. And we have to do a better job of increasing the supply, being more thoughtful about how we conserve that energy, and certainly producing more. Education is the key to our future. I sit on the school budget committee in Sherwood, Oregon. I've got 2 kids that are in school already and a third that will be starting next year. There is nothing more important than making sure that our kids have the best start to their future with a great education. Our kids are competing against kids overseas that are getting 45 days more school a year with laptops on their desks. If we don't start to make progress now, we're going to be sitting here in 30 years saying, what happened to us? What happened to our state? And it starts now. It starts in investing in Head Start. It starts with making sure we've got small class sizes and a full school year in every community. It's about making sure that education funding is stable by fully funding the rainy day fund so that when economic times get tough, we aren't going to taxpayers and asking them to choose between a full school year for the kids in their community and raising their taxes. I think that's a false choice, and I think we can get there by making sure that we have taken care of ourselves in good times by setting money aside in that rainy day fund. And then finally, you know, it's about affordable health care. When I knock on doors and I talk to the people in my district, what I'm hearing time after time after time is, you know, my company is cutting benefits. Or my son is now too old to be on my health insurance and doesn't have a job that provides it. Or, gosh, it's just the premiums are too far out of reach. Or I can't find a doctor who will take Medicare. These are the things that I'm hearing from the people in my district, and we've got real challenges when it comes to health care. And there is not a one-size-fits-all solution. There is not a silver bullet here. I wish there was. All of these issues are too complicated for a simple pat answer. It just isn't that simple. So one of the things that we have got to start doing is making it easier for small businesses to pool together and use their collective strength to create plans and drive down health insurance premiums together. This is something I've worked on during last session for small businesses, and it's something that I'm committed to doing into the future. Additionally, we have to drive down administrative spending costs and make sure that we are being as efficient with those healthcare dollars. And then finally, we need to make sure that we're using public-private partnerships as effectively as possible. I look at what the Sherwood School District is doing with Providence Medical Group and a public-private partnership to provide those opportunities for school kids to get health care at point of service without having to worry about are they covered, are they not covered, are they eligible for a program. Providence takes care of that all once they get to the door. Sherwood just gets them there. It makes sense, it reduces costs, it's a lot more effective than having folks show up in the emergency room. Got not a whole lot of time left here, but I just want to tell you that I believe that this is a real opportunity, this election, to move forward, to look at how can we in the future continue to grow our economy, strengthen our schools, make healthcare more affordable, and government more accountable. I'm the representative that's got the experience to start doing that and is committed to working across the party lines to help make that happen. I'd ask for your vote and I'd ask for your support, and I look forward to any questions that you have.